Now this is what they've done so far. What's happening is I figured out where to put the buttons to where they're at a disadvantage when they try to do what they're doing. Surround me with sabotage, because I won't give them control of both of their systems. That's not how you explain it. Show it anywhere. What I'm trying to show you is that when I made this player to counteract his up stance stall, it put it to where I cannot play a career mode game to show you what the player is supposed to look like. So I'm going to show you what the archetype is, and then I'm going to remake him. All of this, man, is to be able to keep torturing me for 5 years. Scott Ogalagher started off doing this at 2K. He quit halfway through the situation when I realized that I had control of their shit and that I was not giving it back. And then he took a job at EA where he must have thought that he could do the same thing that Wong was doing, but without fusing the systems to giving him control of it. Y'all keep trying to do this to me, and the universe keeps giving me a way out, because y'all not supposed to be doing this. Yes, I have to take on $1 billion companies, 2 of them. I have to subject myself to torment every single day. I have to fucking be tortured, be followed, be humiliated. I haven't made a dime off of anything that's happened since 2019, but they have. Everything is a sabotage. They try to keep the ball out of my hands. They put the demigods on the fucking court. They put the lockdowns. I can't play the career mode. It's like, because they thought they had the leverage to force me to do something that they should have been paying if they needed my help. What they needed was beta testing. And this is what he's trying to hold on to. Being able to stalk me for 15 games a day. 0 of 15, 0 of 39 for the week, and 3 of 106 for the month. This is what he's fighting tooth and nail to be able to hold on to, instead of leaving, instead of doing his job the way that instead of respecting black people if you need something from them, incentivize or compensate them for their time and your lack of ability to execute. I am trying to get away from this. I've turned on the button configurations in such a way that they are at the disadvantage. The turbo is in the L3 button. In NBA Live, to guard the ball, you have to press L1. That is the top directional button. To guard the scout's defense, you have to press L2, which is the bottom one. L2 is also post control, but you can't do a post spin from the left side. If you're posting from the left, you have to start the rotation in a half spin, and you can't do that while holding the L2 button, which is the down directional button. So not only have I killed their post control, dribbling, and their defense, and he's mad because he can't do what he's been doing. Yes, he can keep stalking me. 1 for 15. 0 for 15, 0 for 33, and 3 of 106. And that's what this has been. He's killed the stream 6 times. The other day, he tried to lock me out of my system by changing the button configurations. He's changed my passwords. He's attacking the website that I make money off of by attacking my phone 28,000 times in 4 days, asking for requests to permission in my phone 28,000 times. I bought a VPN that's keeping track of it. I bought a VPN that's keeping track of what's happening to the phone. I figured out where to put the button configurations. I found the number, and still he is trying to find a way to continue to do 0 for 15, 0 for 36 and 3 of 106. I build a player to counteract his stall. He makes it to where he can't upgrade the player unless it comes out with us. So I'm going to show you, but I'm going to do it different this time. No, you just did all that for 3 hours. He's trying to freeze the game. I've clicked on the female archetype. He gets 88 mid-range, 88 shoot off the dribble, 88 passing, 95 layup, and 95 ball handling. He gets 95 3, 95 shoot off the dribble, 88 mid-range, 88 shot contest, 88 dribbling. 95 on-ball defense. I would never give them that. They get the archetype that I pick. Steal, mid-range, layup, dribbling, passing. Stamina is +6. I want the stamina and the vertical to line up so that there's no hiccup. See, this is the career mode. The moment I click on it, it disappears. You see that? Because it shows man, that's the strategy. because it counteracts the biggest stall that they have, and that's changing the dribble stance in the middle of the drive. I'll show you what I mean. This guy is 6'6". That's why it's happening. Doesn't matter. It's a female player, and that's why there's no career mode. You want to see a strategy? I'm going to show you this. There's a couple things that he put in the game to stall me, right? That is the first one. This is the second. Changing the hands inadvertently to keep the ball in front of the defense. That. But then when you take a step forward, it puts him in an up stance. When you're dribbling the basketball, you need to have it low to the ground so you can maneuver traffic. But you can't maneuver traffic with it standing straight up. He put that stall in the game to be able to sabotage me without them having to do too much. Right? Right now, there's somebody streaming NBA Live. He's on an Xbox.
Live 19. Live 19.
See, low to the ground when he's dribbling, but the moment he stands or takes a step, he stands straight up. That's why they pause the front cross. All of the things that he's putting, he's changing the hands, he's slowing down the player, he's putting him in an up stance immediately after the low move to be able to stall the player.
Live 19.
They both stay on from now on. No one's gonna play another one of your shit until this is done. See? Because the turbo is in the left stick. But then the dribbling is in the left stick too. I'm doing an in and out. Between the legs, size up. In and out. In and out. Between the legs. But then after that, you would have to press turbo, but then steer with the right stick. Right? Now post control is on the left side too. That's down directional button. The L1 to guard the ball on defense, you would need to be steering with the left or steering with the right. No, it would be steering with the left. See? You can do stationary moves, but then you would have to tie it in. Up stance. He just switched the buttons. It's all good. I already have recorded me pressing every single button, showing you what was X, and then X got moved 3 times. I'm telling you, bro, that's all I needed. You can pretend it's broken or it's pulling or whatever the fuck you want to pretend. It does not change a button from being X 1 minute and then switching X over here to stop me from logging into my system. I have everything I need. This is the easiest level. That's how you can tell it wasn't him. There was no hiccup, there was no break, it was just one fluid motion. You cannot do that without pressing down on the L2 turbo, and that is L3 now. R2 turbo is L3. You have to press down on the left joystick while doing dribble moves left to right, and then steer out of it with the right, and then dunking, because the shot stick is off, is X. Shooting is X. L1 is up here. Low stance, you see it? When he wants to maneuver traffic, he gets low to the ground. Passed it in the wrong direction. Keeps changing the buttons. I'm just trying to turn the game speed up.
Slide 19.
It's 5:57. I'm watching UPC5 stream NBA live. I just turned the dribble button configurations off and the speed up. This is just for one quarter, to show you what the player is supposed to do. This guy is a scorer. His speed is 88. That's the third on the team. Vertical 87. Stamina, strength is 74. This is the jump shooter. Mid-range is 88. That's the most on the team. Three ball is 83. That's second. Right? He's got a 95 dunk. 88 driving layup is good for the second on the team. Driving dunk is good for tied with second. Dribbling is 95. That's the best ball handling on the team. No responsibilities to playmaking or passing. 70, 73. Rebounding on ball is 70. This guy's his whole role is a scorer, to apply pressure to the defense. Double. And he posted in front of the drive. He can pop the ball out, but he'll never gain control of the defense. He'll never gain control of the ball, ever. It's so he can't influence the defensive side of the ball. Can't get extra possessions. Every time I get to the ball, they'll pass it to keep away from me. There will always be a guy in the strong side corner and post it in front of the drive to keep the defense within arm's length. And then the double team comes at 8. One more shot, he'll be double teamed for the rest of the game, having to pass to use the ball to the computer. And that's not how you upgrade. You upgrade by working on badges, working on specific things. And I'm going to show you what the badges say and how you're supposed to unlock them. How do you do it if the double team comes at 8? The easiest level. Pass before I get the ball. We're on rookie. And this is not the player with the speed. The other player has a +3 speed and shot contest, which is protection, getting to the rim, getting your shot off. It's like draw foul. They can't touch you, and that's why they line it up 88, 88, 88, and 88. The other guy that I would be playing with has a +3 speed difference. This guy just gets the 3 ball. Double team comes now. Can't get a mid-range shot, but he's got an 88 mid-range, 88 shoot off the dribble, 83 fucking 3 ball. But the defensive pressure he's putting on rookie, he can't even get a shot off the dribble. He's got the badge, late release, and shoot off the dribble, or pull-up shooter. L2 post control is going to be down directional button. Double cross. That's why you need the turbo. Changed hands. Driving left, he put it in the right. And then the moment he takes a step, he's standing straight up. step back badge. Less chance to recover to your step back moves. There's no space to get the shot off, but he's got an 88 mid-range, 88 shoot off the dribble, 83 three ball. Switched hands. Switched hands again. I used L1 to counter. L1 is a contactless dribble. It changes your dribble hand. It's what he was been using the entire time. I just now realized how to stop it, or how to avoid it. And then he did what he did today. Did everything he could to not only keep me at a disadvantage, that move because of turbo. I know. Double team comes. Now, how do you upgrade your player? And I'm going to show you the badges in a minute. If the double team comes in the first quarter after you've made fucking like 4 or 5 shots. He used to come at 8 all the time. 8. 4 shots is what you got for a 12-minute quarter. Every other thing would have to be to pass to the computer. But the computer doesn't upgrade the players, just to drag it out, give them the least amount of progression as possible. Change hands. I didn't do that. Up stance. That's why he's moving like that. Standing straight up. The only way to counter is with a post move, and the double team comes. You just change the buttons again. Right now I'm watching ISO the shooter. ISO the shooter. I'm about to change my badges. Now watch him. Pull-up shooter is replaced with a .611 with the one-man fast break. The late release. Look at it. Make 2 shots with good timing. That's how you upgrade the player, right? One-man fast break. How do you upgrade it? Bullet pass. Make an assist 75 times, pass to a teammate. Catch and finish. Make a shot off an assist. Catch and shoot. Make a 60 shots with the trait equipped. Make 3-pointers. Drive to the hoop and score 50 times. Drive to the hoop and score or assist 25 times. Make a layup. How do you upgrade these players if the double team comes at 8? Make a shot after successfully doing a post move, and he's done it once. Significant reduction to the chance of losing the ball while dribbling and a larger stamina boost. .88 speed, 87 vertical, 81. The thing you swap out is the shooting accuracy from behind the arc for shot contest. The impact defenders have on your shot when you're attempting a jump shot. He's got the same shoot off the dribble, the same mid-range, 88 driving layup, 95 ball handling, 95 dunk, and +3 speed, +3 vertical, +3 strength, but -3 strength, or -3 strength, +3 stamina, +3 vertical, +3 speed. It's at 72 speed. I'm going down, 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 down. Button configurations are on.
Assignments on. NBA Live 19.
6:15. Right stick shooting is on. Now it's off. That means you have to use the buttons where I put them. L3 is turbo. X is shoot. The left stick is how you dribble and break down. The right stick is how you steer. Post control L2 is the bottom directional button. L1 is the top. R1 is R3. That's directional pass. .39 game speed. It was just a 71.
Button assignment. Accessibility. Button assignment. Off. NA Live 19.
So all morning he's been trying to hide that, right? The ball isn't supposed to change hands inadvertently until you press L1. But then when I press L1, it doesn't happen, right? He's using it as a stall to sabotage my player. Watch how many times when the ball changes hands, it's a specific movement. Front to right, behind the back. Anytime it changes like that in traffic inadvertently, it's supposed to be L1, but then he doesn't let me control it. He uses it to keep me at a disadvantage. Standing up straight. The moment you see that, you got two options. You got post control, or you got behind the back. He's going to pause the behind the back, That gets it low. See low? Low dribbling. Now watch him take a step forward. Standing straight up. And he did an extra dribble move, so you don't know where the ball is going to be next, so you can't tie together the next move. These are the strategies that he uses to put me at a disadvantage, on top of putting me on the court with demigods and lockdowns and shooters and fucking people to keep the ball out of my hands. And this is the strategy. This up stance that he just put him in, I'm going to show you what that does maneuvering the crowd. That's why he can't maneuver the crowd, because he's standing straight up. If you should ever go out and play basketball in real life, try to negotiate the defensive pressure by standing straight up and see what it looks like. The moment he puts you in it, the only thing you have is the post. The badge that I have on is post mastery. A increased percentage of effectiveness of post moves to counter the up stance. Then he switched hands. Immediately after he does the move that he missed before, right, the ball is in his right hands, and he freezes him, puts the ball in his left, dribbles it one more time, and backs him up while he does it. This is a civil matter. He gets to try to lock me out of my system because it's an inconvenience to him. He gets to hack my PlayStation, my computer, my phone. He gets to change my passwords. He gets to attack the app that I make money off of. Up stance. Now, the size up gets him low. Up stance. You see that? Up stance. Still up low. You see that? Show Damien. I'm doing it behind the back twice, left to right, right to left. And he puts the ball back in the other hand. He did it 3 times, I did it twice. 1, 2. Double. 1, 2, 3 extra moves past the point that he missed this. Turbo and front to left is a double cross. And then he plugged in 2 more moves. It's so that you don't know where the next move is coming from. After every move, he speeds up the ball so that you can't tie together the next move. Just me. This is the last one you'll ever do. I'm going to show it. Don't trip. Up stance is why he keeps doing that. Otherwise, it would be an in and out when he's low to the ground. See how low he gets? The reason he doesn't want me on this archetype is because of this. Magic Johnson's feet are always pointed at the rim. The only thing he can do is widen the stance. That's where his feet are supposed to be. Took 2 steps out, didn't he? Wide. In. Wide. In. Wide. Why? Because his feet are always pointed at the rim. See? Look at his left foot. Look at his right foot. It's the only archetype that does that under the Kemba Walker. And Kemba's only available with little guys. You see his feet? He just tried to make him jump off his back leg. Low. Stands him straight up and then does that again. only counter that I have to him changing the hands is this. The L2 holding it is supposed to stop it from switching. He keeps pausing it and going between the legs. There. He speeds up the between the legs so that he can't use the L2, so I'm going to try to use it after. Still nothing. So then the next thing is the post. That freezes it. And then you go back to L1. That's L1, blocking the fucking move. When you block the move, you still have control of the player and you can still go where you want. He pauses it through the legs. That's L1 blocked. L2 post control. L1 blocked. .88 shoot off the dribble, 88 mid-range, and 88 shot close, or 88 shot contest. That's what he's trying to stall. That. By speeding up the L2, he will always go between the legs because it's the fastest thing that he can get to stop me from interfering in his interference. Did it again. Did it again. L1. Did it again. L2. L2. L1. Still can use it. All of this sabotage, and I'm just trying to get away from it. He keeps turning the in and out into a stutter step. You show me if you ever see anyone out here doing the stutter step. Obviously driving left, he switches it. This is what he does out there. The moment he sets up the move, he changes hands. Did the behind the back, that registers. He's obviously going left because he does a hesitation to start. Then he switches it right before the drive, puts it back in the left hand, and then speeds up the ball so you can't tie together the next move. And he only does that to me. Because I'm not giving him his system back. But nobody told you to hack me. Nobody told you to spend 5 years of my life humiliating me and torturing me with $2 billion companies. You can stop doing this whenever you want, and here you are strategizing on how to speed the ball up to where he can't stop. That's L2 stop. L2. 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 See, he's just speeding it up to sneak it through. He's always going to do it. L2. If the defense is on my right shoulder, when I stop, why would I put the ball in front of him? I wouldn't. The defense is on my left shoulder. I wouldn't put it in front of him the moment I stand still and the defense converges on me. That's a way for them to pressure the ball. That's why they push me forward, and the freak chances that they do pass me the ball and then pull the defense down, and he always knows to spin because those are Ogalagher's guys. Embarrass him. We're going to stall the dribbling. Always pressure the ball when you see him fucking freeze because we just stalled something. That in and out has always been diagonal up left or diagonal up right. Why? Because the sham god is diagonal up left or diagonal up right and then left to right. Right? He's trying to pretend like it's now L1 to do a diagonal move, but then the diagonal move is the stutter step, and look at how that looks. It wouldn't make sense. It has always been the opposite way, and that's what he does. He changes my dribble settings. He changes my layup package in the middle of the game, switches hands, speeds up the ball after every move so I can't tie together the next combo, puts him in an up stance, keeps the ball out of his hands, follows me starting. It's been 0 of 15 today, 0 of 38 for the week and 3 of 106 with you fucking stalking me. And all I'm trying to do is figure out a way to put him at a disadvantage so he has to leave. I stopped playing 2K because they were doing this over there. It is not my job to be tortured and humiliated because you crossed the line between a normal human or consumer patron interaction. You crossed the line and fused our system and spent 5 years trying to humiliate me into going along with it. No one's gonna care what we're doing to one fucking nigger. L1. See how you can still control it? It doesn't matter what he turns it into. L1. See? L1. Speeding it up. L1. L2. L1. It controls the hand switch. L1. And you can hold on to it and post and still fucking he can't change the hands in the middle of the drive. And look at him strategize about how do I sneak it in? How do I... Man, look at the angle on the foot. Always pointed at the rim. Slow down the turbo. That's not Magic Johnson. That's not Magic Johnson. He just changed it back. Look how low his hesitation is. See? L1. And that's what he's doing all the time, switching hands to stop me from stalling his sabotage and controlling my player. And he will never do any of this to anybody else. We're almost done. L1. I know when he's going to use it. L1. L1. See? Now you have control of it. L1. L1. Sped it up. L1. Sped it up. L1. Sped it up. L1. All of this, L1. To fine tune being able to keep doing what he's doing. But watch when we're done. L1. Change the hands one more time. L1. Post. L1. L1. I'm not changing it. You were working on that earlier. Try it in any other scenario other than between the legs and I bet I stall it. L1. L1. Just watching you adjust it. L1. L1. And changed it again and then changed it one more time. Changed it there. L1. L1. Up stance. L1. L1. And it doesn't matter because you still have L2. I'm just wanting to show you how much energy he's putting into hiding what he's doing. L2. L1. That's how you do it. Hold on to it when it's stationary, when he changes it. Switched. Now he doesn't want to do it because I'm holding L1 and I'm going to control his sabotage with an L2. L2. Now he doesn't want to change hands. L2. L2. L2, because anything over 21. L2. Do it. I know. Do it again. Again. Now do it. L2. You see him speed it up. L2. L2. And then after L2, then you go L1. L1 to L2. Post control. L2. L1. Low hesitation. Did you see that? That's how low his hesitation is supposed to be. That. Ball is at the purple in his waistband. L2. R3 changes your pivot foot. L2. L2. That's him trying to change it, me freezing it. L2. L1. Double. L1. You see him try to change the hands and I caught it. That's how you can tell that I can catch it. He just keeps speeding it up. Switched it there. That there. There. Right there. And I caught it. That means that it can be caught on this level. Anything past 21 is how you catch it. L2. You see him keep trying it. L2. Sped it up. He sped up the dribble. He keeps going through the legs. That's his thing. I know you're going to get it. This is your strategy. This is your negligent torque, my friend. Intentional infliction of emotional stalking, coercion, bullying, intimidation, threats, all felonies. You think because you're using a video game, it negates what you're doing. It doesn't. L2. L1. Frozen because I caught it. I gotta set 2 alarms because he hacked my phone 3 days in a row to try to get me fired. He made me late 3 days in a row. Now I have to set 2 alarms, and I bought an alarm that plugs into a wall and has nothing to do with the phone. He has tried to attack my phone 28,000 times in 5 days. I can show it to you on the VPN. I work through an app to make money. You have to apply for the job, they approve you, and then they send you confirmation. You have 30 seconds to confirm it, or they send it to somebody else. Every big shift that I get that's 180 or more, he sends the signal that he sent it to the phone now, attacking it, asking for permission 28,000 times. He stops it to let the request go through, and then the moment I try to confirm it, he spams it again, and he has cost me so much money. But it's a good thing that I keep getting direct offers. But still, that has nothing to do with this game. I told these people to leave in 2019. They didn't think that I'm not gonna let some nigger tell me what the fuck I'm going to do. But you needed something from me, otherwise you wouldn't be over here linking your Pro Play 2K system to an NBA live stream. You keep changing passwords. They have hacked my last 3 phones. Every place I moved, they DDoS tagged the internet to that. The nothing that started until he got here, so he's got to go. They try to get me. And still, man, I have to figure out a way out of it while the cops tell me all of that is a civil matter. No crimes that I can charge on anyone. It is a civil matter. We're going to find out this week. I'm not leaving that motherfucking station until they tell me what the fuck they going to do. L2. See? He's going to speed it up. L2. Told you. Up stance. L1. You see the freeze? Speeding up the dribble before the anticipation of the switch. There it is. Now look at his foot the next time they do it. Look at the angle. Wide. Standing straight up because they can't change the angle of the feet. This looks like a strategy to me, bro. Look at the angle taking him wide. That's not his fucking, have you ever seen him do this dribble move? Look at his left foot when he does it. Taking him where? He's pointed at the rim 90% of the time. Now they're taking him wide. Watch his left foot. Because that's not his dribble package. This is strategy. These are the tactics that I have to subject myself to because he can stop anytime he wants. L1. Speeding it up. See? But I can still control it. That's why he just put it back. Here's another strategy. He's going to go between the legs and he's going to speed it up to where I can't stall it with L2 or L1. But then I can still use it afterwards. That's the first time. Here's the second time. Now I know he sped it up and he's going to change hands right before the next move. Still control it, and that's why he switched hands right there. That's him allowing the thing to go through. Every time you hear that, that's his way of communicating to me that I have control of your phone. Hesitation left is flick to the left. In and out is flick diagonal. That's hesitation to the left, and even then you see how low the ball is? Up stance. That's why it looks like that. Tries to slide it back in place, still does the switch to check the L1. Up stance. I'm ready for you, bro. I'm 14, they're each an hour. I'm ready for this. I'm not leaving until they tell me what they're gonna do. It's a civil matter. You need to articulate it and write it all down so you don't miss anything. You're gonna articulate this in such a way that they have to tell you what this motherfucker lets you tell me it's another civil matter. I'm not going by the door. Go somewhere. I'm not going back the door, go PD. Sandy Springs acted like they wanted to help when I was living over there. But then that's just another thing I had to move. I have moved 6 times in like fucking 3 years because he keeps attacking every place that I live to get me kicked out. .49 button configurations are on. The game speed is such that they would be at a disadvantage if they get on the court. Now watch how often the ball changes hands or he tries to create a stall and goes between the legs, and they can change and do a dribble move and the ball doesn't speed up so he can't tie together the next move. Watch how often it happens to them. 0 of 15 for the day. 0 of 39 for the week. And that's him trying to stop me from showing the monthly. Three of 106 for the month. That's what he wants to do. I'm trying to figure out a way to get away from it. I stopped playing 2K because they were doing the same thing. Of course you're mad. I told you to leave. And I told you to leave because it's not my job to help the developers of the game do anything with it. It's supposed to be fixed the moment you put it on the fucking shelf. This is the only fucking company that I've ever fucking seen that is able to put a game out that is broken and then fix it as it goes. Take everybody's money on day one and then fix it as they go. You can restart it as much as you want, it doesn't change anything. See, the funny thing is, I don't give a shit. I don't have to leave until 2 o'clock, 2:30. You have 6 more hours. I'm not dealing with this. This is the last time I'm doing this. I've articulated it enough. I've shown enough what the fuck I'm saying. There's enough fucking people streaming that you can see the fucking difference in their presentation. Ball is in his right hand. It never leaves his right hand in his drive. Left hand drive never changes hands. Right hand drive never changes hands. Sure handles significant reduction to the chances of losing the ball while dribbling and a larger stamina boost. Maximum increase to the chances of a blow-by when being defended in your own backcourt. His strategy is going to be to either put me on the inbounds or to keep the ball out of my hands to where that'll negate that badge. You've got one day that I turn it off, and then I'm going to put it on the dribbling. Post mastery, greater boost to the effectiveness of all post moves. Try it. It's just gonna show how much effort you put into this. When I'm sitting here watching 4 fucking people stream it. It's a civil matter. It's been ringing in my head since he said it. Nothing you were doing was motivating me. Him ringing in my head that it's a fucking civil matter. You're committing 8 different felonies. And because a white cop does not want to help a white man or help a black man get out of something another white person's doing, I don't want to do any more work than I do every day. He said it was a civil matter. It's in this phone. What's his name? What is his name? You can tell by how many times I've had to change my password, and that's what I can't wait for. You can look in the history of that fucking account and see how many times I've had to change my password. Since I met them in 2018, I've had to change my fucking passwords on a regular, maybe 20 times every goddamn 2 or 3 months. If you look back at the history of that fucking, you will see that that has never happened. I never had to set up 2-part authentications. Because I'm broke. It don't make nobody no sense to hack me because I don't have anything. Today, he turned off my card, right? All my passwords are in the phone. He's got control of my phone, and he's got control of my my phone and my computer. Today, I worked a shift, and they tried to usually direct deposit the money onto the card. I was wondering why it hadn't happened. And then I look at the fucking card. He logged into the card, and he froze the card. He froze it to where it couldn't. Man, so now I don't know if I have enough gas to get to work. This is the stuff that I have to deal with while they say that this is a civil matter. Doesn't matter. It shows how long you're willing to do this. Stream it. Show the other dude streaming right now. Still show it. Because now you gotta wait for 3 days before you get paid, and that's what he was trying to do. Kill the stream. It's 6:58. He's about to kill the stream, and I'm gonna restart it. That's the signal he's working on to kill the stream. He tried it for an hour before and couldn't figure it out, and then towards the end he did, and he killed the stream 5 times in a row. Twitch he can kill immediately because Twitch is working with them. They're helping him do this to me because they have the exclusivity rights to stream what used to be their product with the 2K League. Start writing them down. Anybody that gets on the fucking court. I'm suing every one of y'all. Y'all think y'all gonna get away with it because they're emboldening you and allowing you the means to use their resources to take part in this lynching. But then I find out that I can sue every fucking body that had anything to do with this. You're not going to be able to defend it, but I'll be able to file against any one of y'all gamer tags that popped up more than fucking 10 times in the past 3 years. You are going to be working for me for the rest of your fucking life. I'm gonna use all your money and give it to your fucking daughter to suck my dick. To prove intent. Proves that it's not just some negligent accident. This is intent. If it was an accident, it wouldn't have lasted 5 years, so there goes that argument. But I just needed to make sure that you got no way to pretend like you weren't trying to do this. And I can show you the 10 white people whose channels they're enhancing. Because I don't have to set up button configurations. I do that to make them at the disadvantage rather than them being able to follow me for 0 of 36 games and never be at an inconvenience. I'm just trying to get them away from me. You see this? No, let it go.
Live 19.
He would rather hijack 8 million people's private businesses and project your anger with this situation on me like I did something wrong. If you would have asked before you hacked my private property, you wouldn't have fused our system. Nobody told you to stalk me for 5 years, trying to attack my jobs, my place to stay, my computers, changing passwords, anything you can to be a fucking nuisance. Nobody told you to do that, man. You should have apologized for your intrusion. No matter how ridiculous the goddamn apology would have been, you had a choice, bro. Do I cross the line, or do I keep this a normal consumer-patron interaction? You chose that if I can make $40 million a year in bonuses from fucking one nigger, then fuck that nigger. But I am no normal motherfucker. Get his name. Still known as just EA. Here. Get his name. They don't want to show the dude in the green shooting. They don't want to pop his name up, so it's got to be a computer. So he's not even my assignment. There it is. Nope, he's not my assignment. He just switched over to steal the ball, and the very first time I touched the ball, this dude can't hear anything I'm saying. I'm in a private match. He's just tossing away the game to hide what the fuck they're doing. Cinco Leak has been here 1,000 times. He's one of them. Started a new one. Cinco Link. Started. I want a brand new fucking thing. Just to show. I'm pretty sure I could look up and find in the notes. They usher the same rotation of about 8 fucking people that are obviously racist. Those 8 people are not getting anything out of it other than to be a part of a black man fucking failing. Cinco, Adirax, and Big Homie Easy. There he is. Big underscore Homie Easy. Big underscore Homie Easy. June 15th, 7:06. I'm going to show you that it's different gamer tags but the same IPN. Why would they be hiding their gamer tags and changing their gamer tags if they weren't aware that what they were doing was wrong? Big Homie Easy. Big Homie underscore EAZY. Big Homie underscore EAZY. matter, man. I would go back to that same police station just to make you eat that shit. All the shit you did, nothing registered. What was fueling me through these last month and a half was him. When that cop said it was a civil matter, and then you know what he asked me? He said, what would $1 billion company need with you? I said, that's not the question. The question is, what would $2 billion companies need with little old me? That I got two motherfuckers, Ogalagher and Wong, were both working at EA when this started. Ogalagher quit halfway through because he got butthurt that I found his wife's number on Facebook and I called that bitch to get this motherfucker on the phone. I told them to leave in 2019. He's feeling some kind of fucking way. Same guy. No. It's because of the number. It's 7:54. I just switched 2K button configurations from PlayStation to Xbox. This is Xbox. He's just trying to drag time, have as much dead air on this stream, but it don't matter. This is the week that I needed. I saved that video on my phone because I started off streaming it on Twitter and he hacked it to kill the stream twice. So I saved it in the phone. And I'm gonna take it up there and you're gonna have to explain it, man. A civil matter. 0 of 16. And just one, because it's not bugging me anymore. Quickest moves. Make a body bag. I'll be able to spot which one of them is them immediately. But for right now, since they're going to play that game, we're going to change the badges to something that they can't use. I've pressed back twice, a third, a fourth. I'll do it on the next one. It's funny that you're willing to do this. You're willing to hijack everybody's channel to get back at me for something I didn't even do to you. The universe gave me this connection because they knew what type of people you were, and they know that my energy is all love. It ain't, you don't ever get to see my Scorpio side until you fucking try me. Y'all ain't taking nothing off my plate. Y'all pose no threat to me. So y'all don't ever have to see that. They gave me this link to protect myself because you've shown what you're willing to do to get control of this situation that I didn't ask to be a part of. The shot stick is not on. Let's see if they do it to him. I'm telling you right now, the right joystick, R3 is R1. It's directional pass. The right stick is how you steer the player. L3 is turbo. There's no way to turn it into a shot because the shot button is this, X. Conqueror. Take a screenshot and then write the time down. They're doing that so that I don't save the name. That's it. Konquer. Konquer. Yep. That's why they kicked me out of the game before I could write down this dude's gamer tag, because that dude was one of them. Now I have to be subjected to it. He can stop anytime he wants. The fact that he knew he was willingly affecting everybody's finished product. It's not just me. I'm just the only one doing something about it. Every one of y'all are at the same disadvantage. You know what they made y'all do to cover it and minimalize y'all power in the situation? They made them sign their terms of services halfway through the year. After you spent $150 on VC to buy the player, put all the energy and the effort and the grind and the badges, they made them sign the terms of services, which included tort law. The NBA 2 years ago changed their terms of services to include tort law. Tort law has nothing to do with logging into a website to get a basketball game score. But they knew the position they had put them in with the partnership with the 2K League, and they snuck that in to try to minimize. It was and I cannot wait to talk about it. I cannot wait, because it shows that you are aware. The moment you change that shit, it shows that you are aware of this situation, and now you're doing what you can to try to minimize it. I'm coming right at you, bro. That thing you just did, that woke me up. So because that doesn't work, and it's the only thing that benefits me, we're going to change it to something that I know is not going to work, but I could use it if I wanted to. But because they get my badges, I put this badge on to make sure they're at the disadvantage. But I can use any one of these. this is it, and you're only 143, and the other ones he killed the stream at 120. Yeah, you might have lost 20 minutes of it. But they're short bursts. You put a description in that motherfucker, and that's what you're going up there with. That and that video from the other night. That's what you're going up there with. Sure. Because the buttons are changed. And when every time I watch some little kid play this game and don't know what the fuck is going on, but then the moment I punch into their chat box, L3 is turbo, and then it's like, oh, what I think is crazy, man, that they took everybody's money, know that they're the reason for the disadvantage, and are choosing to help white people keep their channels as the top streams, as long as they're quiet and don't say anything. Everybody else that's affected by this, they don't say anything about it. They don't even tell them it's going on. They just leave them to figure it out.
Live 19.
The left directional button is triangle. That's what he did yesterday. He turned one or two buttons off to where I can't get to the next fucking thing. But that's why it's there, to block. You're turboing, steering, and then you gotta let go of the turbo to get to the block. See this? It's all he did to try to lock me out of my system. Now he doesn't have anything else he can do with it. So he's doing that. Years, man, my life has been like this. A torture tool, because I wasn't gonna help him. I had told them to leave 2 years before I found out I was in control of their shit. 2 years. I sat through 2 years of them laughing, cracking jokes, humiliating me at my expense. And I couldn't get away from it. Every time I turned the game on, that they would do it, and that's why I stopped playing. I'm not some man, because that'll set me off, and then I'll end up doing something that I shouldn't do. So you get out of those situations. It's stalking is a unique situation because they can stop it whenever they want, but I can't leave. It's just a really unique situation. Just changed the button again to stop me from leaving. So let's see what happens this game. I just told the computer to shoot, and he waited to pass the ball to the other guy while they pushed the computer up the court. They put him in a direct line to where if I give him the ball on the inbounds, it'll be a turnover. Did you see that? The computer books it up court. They put him in a line to get a turnover. I'll do it like it's 7. Button configurations are on. The last 3 points of the game, I'm going to show you what they look like off. Watch him. Because you maneuver with the right joystick. Now let's see if it happens to anyone else. Computer got the rebound to keep it out of my hands. Give it him so he can get a 3. Alright, watch this.
NBA Live 19.
At 7:25, I turned the dribbling off, or the button configurations off. I keep maneuvering with a right stick, and he keeps turning it into a shot. Didn't happen then, did it? Because he wants me to turn off the dribbling, and he somehow seems to think he's got some kind of leverage in this situation, and you do not. He's intentionally trying to keep the ball out of my hands to minimize the things that are in this stream because he knows that that's what I'm going to the cops with. Because everybody knows that I wouldn't pass the ball to a computer. Anybody who knows me knows that.
Button assignments off. NBA Live 19.
Button configurations are off. All the catch and shoot from 211. The moment the dribbling was on, he froze the player and made him, he immediately went to shot create. That he knows to pressure the ball, doing something you're not supposed to do. This motherfucker, man, figured out a way to get control and turn off 2 buttons that I needed to punch in my PlayStation console password. He tried to lock me out of my system because of this. Because everybody is linked to whatever setting I put it on. They don't have to. Mike Wang has no reason to be connected to EA Sports. He is doing it because there are a little bit of sliders that I didn't delete over here that he can use. He's willing to put all of y'all at a disadvantage. It's 8:16. I'm going to change 2K's button configurations from Xbox to this is PlayStation. So I just changed the R3 button, which was on the right. It was the right directional button. I just changed it to shoot. So now you have to shoot, dribble, all of that on the left side. And that's what he's butthurt about. But nobody's telling you to link yourself to me and a PS4. Because I got control of your worldwide system and you spent 5 years trying to bully me into not touching anything. You're just a nigger. We're a billion-dollar company. Man, well, look how far that fucking got you. You've had 5 years to get out of this and I'm doing that with a shoelace. Shows your money doesn't mean fuck all. It can't stop you, it can't save you, it can't protect you. It's just a fucking piece of paper. You put it on a fucking table and set it on fire. What do you got? You got ashes. It's gonna protect you. It's gonna do what? How? It's paper. How's it gonna do that? Are you sure you're fine with your money? Are you sure the money's got you? It's gonna save you? Are you sure? Because you got to be sure, man. I'm not changing fuck all. plug in the move to make it seem like he fixed something. But you know what he did? He went back to 2K23 and turned on sliders that I turned off. 2K22. Y'all thought he had this grand thing that he fixed. He didn't. He went back to 2K22 and turned on sliders that I turned off. They had a year's worth. They got 700 some employees. Everybody's got to be the easiest money they ever made. They put dribbling in 3 different parts: L3, circle, and R3. To counteract that, I turned everybody's dribble settings to camera relative and shots. Y'all didn't have dribbling the past 2 years because I turned. That's what, and they were trying to steer you to the direction and let you finish. But now they let you steer and they finish. I've been fucking this game up for the past couple years and I can never find the right thing. Same guy. Get it. It's old gas. I'm game, bro. You gave me what I needed. Silly little mistake. You made one silly motherfucking mistake. Trying to lock me out of my system. And I recorded it. I knew to record in the meeting. And I recorded what was happening, what was going on with the buttons. 1 minute X is the X button. The next minute X was the right trigger, the left, and it kept moving, and he wanted me to see, I'll just keep moving it, you'll never log in, because 2 of the numbers that would require that. But it took 30 seconds to maneuver around it by calling PlayStation, having your email and your fucking information, and they reset it. Oh man, he took away the console password, and that's all you had to lock me out. I was so glad that I was smart enough to record it. Not what was happening, but the buttons changing. Now, how are you gonna pretend like this isn't intentional and retaliation because you committed a crime and I'm not at liberty to help you fucking cover it up? You are hijacking 8 million people's personal businesses, and you don't care because you're boosting the white people and you don't care what the black people get. Joe knows. I sat there and I was still taking him. By the end of this fucking month, it's not out of spite. It's because I'm taking the top 3 streamers and I'm tanking your channel until you guys say something about this. I'm not gonna keep going through this dumb shit by myself while y'all laugh and take part and fucking. I'm not doing it.
Live 19.
As you can see, the inconvenience is yours. It's not that important. I don't care about playing or not. I'd rather have your tactics and your strategy and your adjustments recorded and this. That's it. not interested. You keep putting cheating ass demigods. This guy right here, OG Gas. Computer passes it back to the other guy. Keep the ball out of my hands. You surrounded me. Fucking. All I'm trying to do is get away from it. It's funny how comfortable you are projecting how mad you are off on me like I did something wrong. All I told you was no, it's not my responsibility to help you do anything with this game. It's supposed to be fixed when you put it on the shelf because you take everybody's money on day one. I played this shit for 7 years. And I never had to enter into no arrangement with the 2K devs. The computer again with the rebound pushes it to keep the ball out of my hands. The demigod comes down to shoot it a 90 clip even though he can't play defense until I put defensive timing in the inverted camera. It must be nice to not have any responsibility to their workload and their incompetence, but then to be the beneficiary of everything they're stealing from me. Must be nice to be sabotaged 20 times on every possession, but then usher in people that he knows are cheating. That's what you are. He's trying to kill the stream. Doesn't matter. They're all 1-2 hours. This is it, dude. Gotta restart. You do whatever your privilege tells you to do. But what you should have did was listen when this black man told you to get the fuck from around me. Y'all gonna get enough for testing black folks' will. It took 5 years of my life with your hate. Your unimaginative, lazy, fucking cunt hate. You hijacked my life. You laughed when my dog died. Crack jokes. I was with that woman for 12 years, never had one argument. Until this started. I've been fired from 15 jobs in 3 years. After not being fired from one job my whole life. I gotta drink and do drugs to tune out what it feels like to be subjected to this. It ain't what they're doing. It's the fact that they think that they can do it. If you wouldn't have hacked my shit, you would not be in a position to where you need to retaliate, that you're upset about something, that you feel justified in venting your frustrations out on me with a disappointment for your decision making. I played this shit for 7 years and you didn't even fucking know me. So there is a way, motherfucker, for you to put this game out without me having to enter into any kind of arrangement with you. right? When you met me, I was on 3 leaderboards. And every year since I met you, my record has been negative, accumulating into 1555. Dude, I can't see you. You're like a little black, like you're chilling in the shadow, and I feel like I'm gonna step in the universe. You should, and you should have your shit. This is nothing's happening. The moment it does, then reset it. It's all 2 hours. Kill it now.
Text to speech unavailable.
Then done. Because nobody cares about crimes that happen to black people and in the black community. we are stuck to defend ourselves and claim it's a civil issue. I could have punched that cop in his fucking throat.